Come on!
Hey, what are you doing here? Conrad was my brother.
Where?
I'll take care of him.
Where am I? Did I faint?
Welcome everybody, I am doing this video because some people were calling me dishonest, disingenuous, or implying that I am creating videos just for attention, which is not true. But just by like to dislike ratio on my video, I can tell many people share this opinion about me and my videos, so I would like to address this issue. I already released video with name KCD2 is an RPG which ignores player's choice part 3, in which I addressed fight with Yurko in Semin. In this video I tried to do anything that I could think that could possibly alter final cutscene with Yurko. For example, I tried to hit him with the sword, punch bystanders, get arrested in middle of the fight, and more. All of that I did only to show that there is really nothing you can do to alter final result of that fight. In this video I would like to address second quest I was talking about, which is quest where you are supposed to get broken sword from local Hermit. Issue I have with this quest is that if you will choose to tell knights that you don't want to be involved in the conflict between them and Hermit, they will immediately tell you that you have chosen to side with Hermit, and you should press button to confirm this or back away from your answer, in which case you will side with them. I argued that in this way game is not respecting your player's choice and is railroading you, so you must participate in this conflict. One guy argued against this by saying that he is sure that you can sneak past the knights towards Hermit and skip this obligatory I will help you discussion. But is this really true? Or game will just ask you the same question again, in which you will be forced to pick a side? What do you think? Will this quest respect player's choice, or it will railroad us into few specific results? Make your guess and let's us test what we can get away with in this quest. First attempt. Let's try to run past the knights and engage Hermit in combat.
Hey, fella! Listen! We need help! God Almighty, didn't you hear? Hey! You're mine! Kurwa! I'm wounded! Slice him up! I'll be done with you in a flash! I'm bleeding! Bash him on the head!
What about our deal?
Ave Maria, gratia plena.
You owe me something, knight.
You're right. Conrad was one of the best swordsmen of the Order. We wouldn't have stood a chance without you. Here's your silver.
So what did happen in our first attempt? We did run at Hermit without talking with him first or talking with the knights, which turned him hostile, which in turn made the knights to think that we have promised to help them. Therefore, they quickly rushed to aid us against Hermit, and then they even rewarded us with silver. Of course, none of this was acknowledged in dialogue, and game acted like we did talk to the knights and agreed to help them before the fight. Let's call this final state of the quest, siding with the knights. Second attempt. Let's ignore knights again and let's talk to Hermit this time. I'm going to get a location of the sword and then I will try to walk away from their conflict.
Hey, fella! Listen! We need help! God almighty, didn't you hear? Come here!
Hey! Stop right there! Halt, or I'll shoot.
Wait! Hermit, what are you doing?
Don't move a muscle, I mean it!
I talked to the widow, Margaret. I did what you wanted.
I'm afraid the circumstances have changed.
I just want the sword. That's all I care about.
I don't want to kill you. Go away!
I can help you. Let's talk.
Alright. But make it quick. And no sudden movements. Agnosco fortunam Carthaginus.
What's going on?
You tell me. Or do you take me for a complete fool?
And what is it you want to hear from me?
Where can I find that broken sword?
It's not far. At the edge of the meadow up there are two entangled birch trees. There's a grave beneath them, and the sword is on the grave.
That's all I need to know.
There's no time to go into it. Sorry, young man. You got mixed up in a game of high stakes, and there's no way back.
That's the only thing you're right about, you lying bastard.
I guessed you'd show your true colors. As you wish, fool. Bella res est mori. In lecto suo.
I'll tear you a new arsehole, you fucker!
That fella! He's the...
I'll show you! I'll shoot you, Nick!
Slice him up! You're no match for us! Fucker! Christ. Now he'll die. Thanks to God and the Blessed Virgin.
Careful.
What about our deal?
Ave Maria, gratia plena.
You owe me something, knight.
You're right. Conrad was one of the best swordsmen of the Order. We wouldn't have stood a chance without you. Here's your silver.
Okay, so what happened in our second attempt? We ignored the knights, we talked to the hermit and got location of the sword. But game did not allow us to just leave. Instead, it forced us to choose a side in their conflict. I chose to fight Hermit, which in turn caused knights to aid us again against Hermit. Again, everybody acted like we had a deal with the knights, even when we never talked to them. Again, final state of this quest will be siding with the knights. Third attempt. This time we will talk to the knights and we will tell them that we will not participate in their conflict.
Hey, fella! Listen, we need help!
What happened?
If you're going to see the Hermit, be warned. The man in the hut is just pretending to be the Hermit. His name is Conrad, and he's a fraud and a murderer. The Inquisition paid him to murder our Grandmaster Zdeněk in Prague. Fortunately, God did not let him carry out the crime. but 2 of our brothers were killed by Conrad when they tried to detain him.
And I see a third one will soon join them.
He was just about to flee from here as well. We took him by surprise, but he had time to grab that damned crossbow and shoot Klesgen. By the Virgin Mary, help us. We have to catch him.
You're a knight of an order.
Yes, I am Brother Arnold, a knight of the cross with the red star. And these are brothers Sibald and Nicholas. You are too late to make the acquaintance of Brother Klesgen, I'm afraid. We take care of the sick in infirmaries throughout the land, but we can't help our brother. You have to help us, while there's still time.
Why should I get mixed up in it?
I'll pay you. We just need to distract Conrad's attention, that's all. Otherwise, we won't have a chance against his crossbow in that gorge.
This is your business. I'm not gonna get mixed up in it.
Mary, Mother of God. You must be in league with him. Of course. Why else would you be here? Damn it! I should have known.
You think you can threaten me? I won't put up with that. I'm not afraid of you.
You're making a fatal mistake, youngster. Now you're gonna get it.
Where's him up? Fucking You wanna try me?
I'm gonna gut you, you horse son! You're mine!
I'll deal with that last bastard. Don't dare bleed to death before I got you! Light him up!
Damn it, Hermit. What was that all about?
Things aren't what you think. I owe you an explanation.
Yeah, you're right. Let's hear it then.
And what is it you want to hear from me?
Where can I find that broken sword?
It's not far. At the edge of the meadow up there are 2 entangled birch trees. There's a grave beneath them, and the sword is on the grave.
Why were they trying to kill you?
I had proof that our Grand Master's Denyak had betrayed the Order and was conspiring with the Prague chapter. But it was turned against me. Damned Inquisition.
What were you looking for under the conciliation?
That broken sword, of course. Old Ambrose buried it there years ago, along with all his past. I heard he originally kept the sword here before deciding to stash it there. He was attached to it from his soldiering years. He sent me to fetch it before he died. He wanted to hold it in his hands one last time. But he didn't live long enough.
Why did you come to the Hermit?
Ambrose was the only one who could stand up to our Grand Master's Denyak and put an end to his crimes. He was the seneschal of our order. Now it's all over, and I will remain an outcast till I die.
What were you looking for?
That he sent,
That's all I need to know.
and that's an end to it. This is in return for your silence.
Thank you.
Farewell, friend. Go.
What happened in this attempt? Well, we refuse to participate in their conflict, which turned knights hostile, which in turn turned Hermit into our ally. Together we defeated the knights and we got reward from him, explanation and location of broken sword. Let's call this final state of the quest, side with Hermit. Fourth attempt. Let's go and wait some time if the knights will go kill Hermit alone.
Fella, listen, we need help.
Got you, you swine! Let's see what you can do. I'll be done with you in a flash. I'll shoot your head off. Have that! Kill him! I can't shoot through you. Come on, then! Nice hit! Kill him like the pig you are! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! I'll hack your arse off!
Dick!
Go fuck yourself!
Fortune is on my side.
So this time, because we chose to wait, Hermit did come and engage knights in combat, but this for some reason turned knights to be hostile towards us. Again, we can call this final state side with Hermit. Fifth attempt. This time let's talk to the knights and now we promise them to help. Then we shall non-lethally take down Hermit and bring him to the knights.
Hey, fella, listen.
What happened?
If you're the man, the fortune,
And I see it.
he was by the.
Why should
I'll otherwise.
That's
God, try, but do it.
Hey! Stop right there! Halt, or I'll shoot.
Wait! Hermit, what are you doing?
Don't move a muscle, I mean it!
I talked to the widow, Margaret. I did what you wanted.
I'm afraid the circumstances have changed.
They sent me after you, but I'm not your enemy.
I don't believe you. I don't believe anyone anymore. I don't want to kill you. Go away.
I can help you. Let's talk.
All right. But make it quick. And no sudden movements. Agnosco fortunam Cartaginas. Ay, shit! Cut!
Let him go.
I don't think he should attack us just because we are holding enemy he wants to kill. Unfortunately, we failed to resolve conflict in this instance, so this attempt is failed. Sixth attempt. Let us try this again, but now we will let Hermit lying on the ground.
lying here? So it was you.
Okay, so he attacked us again, so we cannot talk to him. Well, failed attempt again. 7th attempt. Let us try to knock Hermit out, show him to the knights, and when they attack we will surrender.
Let him go!
I surrender. Enough. Mercy.
Okay, so they did not accept our surrender, so failed attempt again. 8th attempt. We will knock out Hermit and we will run towards knights and talk to him before he can notice Hermit on the ground.
Shit!
What about our deal?
Ave Maria, gratia plena.
You owe me something, knight.
You're right. Conrad was one of the best swordsmen of the Order. We wouldn't have stood a chance without you. Here's your silver.
Our accounts...
Gloria... Excuse me. Who's lying here?
You can't be here.
Wake up! Come on!
Hey, what are you doing here? Conrad was my brother.
Where?
I'll take care of him.
Where am I? Did I faint?
That's it. Go now.
You swine!
Show what you're made of!
Well, this time we were able to announce our success to the knights and we were rewarded again, but unfortunately dialogue is the same as before, meaning even if we did keep Hermit alive this time, game did act as if we killed him anyway. Game is also not ready for this, as guys that tried to kill Hermit second ago now are horrified to find him unconscious, and then they wake him up only to set him loose upon us, and of course he is pissed because we stole all of his clothes and armor. Anyway, I think we can safely call this end state side with the knights. I think you get the gist. These are only two solutions for this quest. Game will acknowledge. In the same way as when fight with Yurko in the Samin have only one resolution, game will acknowledge. Even when you want to just learn where is the broken sword hidden and run away, game will force you to pick a side. And this is only variation you can change in this quest. You either help the knights to kill the Hermit or Hermit kill the knights. If you will knock out the Hermit non-lethally, it is not acknowledged, and if you do, that game don't know what to do. I guess their conflict was not that bad, as they get along just fine after you knock the Hermit out. So this is what I mean when I say that KCD2 is an RPG which ignores player's choice. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. If you want to support me, please like and subscribe. Have a nice day and goodbye.